Hi everyone. In this video, Mark will show you the most basic way to use ProMass HR, which is to just process data using an existing PPL method. Once you know how to do that, you can move on to creating and using your own PPL methods. Reference our ProMass HR Quick Start Guide to see more information about using the software.
In the Quick Start Guide, this is kind of the baby step, which is to just use an existing PPL method on your data. When you install the software, there are a bunch of them included, or there's a few examples included with the software. And so what you can do is open one of these data sets in the ProMass directory. So under test data in the ProMass directory, there's a folder called PPL de-iso. And in that directory, you should see some our famous 20-former oligo standard, and that's acquired on Orbitrap. So this example here in the Quick Start will show you how to do this, but you basically can open it. So this is the same operation that you would do using normal ProMass. You would export the data to the clipboard, and then you would go into the software. And in this case, what I can do is actually open one of the PPL methods within the ProMass directory. PPL de-iso, and then there's a file already set up called PPL oligo. And then you can see that file references a de-isotoping file called DNA Z1 through 25. .method. So that's the PPL method that's going to be used. So once I have that, I can just say paste. I've exported the data to the clipboard and just pasted it in. And now I'll get the de-isotoped mass spectrum. We had this method. It was based on our Orbitrap data, and we created this. And once I have that method, I can use it over and over again. I don't really need to change that method unless I change something fundamental with the data. What we found with Orbitrap data is that you can use the same de-isotoping method for many different samples. The only time you need to change the method is if you change something significant about the elemental composition in the sample. So for oligos, this would include things like sulfur. If you have an oligo with sulfur versus an oligo with no sulfurs, then you would need to kind of tune your PPL method for those kinds of samples.